Hello everyone. So obviously this week we were talking about the mechanization and quantification of psychology as a science, and we're really starting to see how these two factors are influencing the development of psychology as a science. And I think that for me, what I'm really seeing is that psychology is coming out, or is kind of being built upon these corners where other scientific disciplines are attempting to explain each other. For example, I think we've talked a lot about big names in philosophy or biology, and I think that psychology is kind of the corner where these other sciences meet and attempt to explain each other. For example, we talked about, or we learned about phrenology, and I think that's essentially biology trying to explain personality and characteristics. But that's not really the main goal of biology, to explain personality. It was just the only technology, I guess you could say, that they had back then. They were looking at the shape of the head and trying to guess how that influenced your personality and your intelligence. And I think biology really fell short trying to explain this, so we kind of see the emergence of the foundations of psychology, where psychology is able to piece small bits of biology and chemistry and philosophy all together into this cohesive science that is explaining personality and people and behavior and the mind and all these other sort of areas that other sciences haven't been able to fully explain. So I think just in general, my biggest takeaway for this week was that all of the sciences, I think, influence each other in some way. I can't remember if it was last week or a few weeks ago, I talked about how multiple sclerosis, they didn't know what used to cause it, and once biology kind of discovered the myelination around axons, neuronal axons, then we were able to pinpoint how insufficient myelination affects or brings about MS, and can be a big factor in the development of MS. So I think the advancement in biology, learning about the myelination, was able to influence psychology, because we were studying diseases of the mind, like something like multiple sclerosis, where we weren't able to fully explain it, but by working with other sciences, we could come together and observe a really cohesive answer that I'm sure we still probably don't have all of the facts, but we have more now than we did back then. So, and just kind of overall, I think that was my biggest takeaway, that the sciences really influenced the development of each other and continue to influence each other even today. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next week.